Hey, what is up guys? So I have an interesting discussion that I want to talk to you guys about today, and I do want your guys' feedback because this is kind of where the channel direction is slightly going. I'm going to actually cater to a lot of you competitive Yu-Gi-Oh players. But anyways, so let me go ahead and explain why I'm doing this. So, first off, what I'm doing, I'm going to be getting really competitive into Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm going to be the best like no one ever was, and I'm going to catch them all. But anyways, so yesterday I was watching a stream. Select, he's one of my favorite StarCraft players. And he went and took a break, and then I visited this other person's channel that was doing Counter-Strike Go. And she was so bad at Counter-Strike, but it was entertaining just because it was fun. And I know that, you know, my Yu-Gi-Oh channel is more so about fun. I mean, Yu-Gi-Oh is a game that I generally played for fun and never really wanted to be super good at it to where, you know, I could technically make a living off of it. But Yu-Gi-Oh isn't a game where you can make a living off of simply being really good at just playing this game. The prize pool just doesn't support it. Something like Magic the Gathering, Call of Duty, StarCraft, these games are the games where you can actually, you know, make a living by simply just being really good and going to these tournaments. Even if you top every YCS, you can't make a living off of it. It's just not enough money, unless you live in a third world country. But anyways, so what I want to do with my channel is I'm still going to be doing like the Gaga OTK, the ZW, Utopia, like these decks that aren't like meta, but they can compete against the meta, and that's what's really fun, because at the moment on this format, it's pretty much Spellbooks and Elemental Dragons. Yeah, Evil Storm is a little bit in there, but consistently what's topping, you know, it's the E-Dragons, it's the Spellbooks, and it's just the E-Dragons, and this is Spellbooks. It's just like the same thing. You're like, oh, that's cool, right? Now, the thing is, like I said, when I wanted to just make this channel, I did want to get better at the game, but I never really took it super serious. Now, I have topped before. It's not that difficult to top in Yu-Gi-Oh! But the thing is, even though I personally have topped, it doesn't mean that I'm like better at Yu-Gi-Oh! I still think that I am awful at this game. This game is more for fun than anything. There are times in Yu-Gi-Oh! Where there's like a lot of skilled moments. One thing I wanted to share with you guys real quick is my Call of Duty. I do play Call of Duty. Some of you guys know about my gaming channel. I'll put a link down below in the description box as well as an annotation up because I know I've mentioned it several times, but I always get new subscribers and you guys always ask me, hey, do you play Call of Duty? Do you play League of Legends? I don't play League. I play Call of Duty. I do play StarCraft. I play Halo. I play a lot of other games. I do single player like playthroughs. But anyways, I used to be super competitive in the MLG scene. I used to go to like these Halo events. I used to fly over and, you know, compete for Halo. So I was a competitive player for Halo, but Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a whole different ball game because, you know, it's a card game. There's always luck involved. But first off, I want to show you something in Call of Duty, because I've been getting kind of into Call of Duty. I'm not sure if I want to get into like the league play, but let me show you something kind of cool. So I'm going to move the camera for just a second. Alright, so here is my there's my KD right there. That's actually not what I wanted to show. I just wanted to show you guys my awesome emblem. Check out my emblem, guys. Oh, how do I go to it? It's barracks, right? Oh. Let me show you my awesome emblem. Oh, you can see it right there. Do you guys like my emblem? So, this video is sort of Yu-Gi-Oh! Related, right? But, yeah, I'm just going to be doing a lot more competitive stuff in Yu-Gi-Oh! To cater towards your competitive, my competitive players, or viewers, I should say, that watch my channel. But the thing is, I mean, just to show you, I can play some games, because Call of Duty, even though I have a 2.37 KD, I think that's pretty good, but where the real skill lies is in this game right here. You can see my keyboard. Whoops, the camera flipped. Where the real skill lies is in this game over here. It's called StarCraft. Any of you guys played StarCraft, you will know that this is awesome. So this is the Masters League, and my win-loss ratio is 72 to 53 right now. That's actually really good. I'm rank 1 in Masters for solo queue on 3s. So that was just an accomplishment that I actually hit earlier today, and I actually wanted to make a video just discussing about, you know, my Yu-Gi-Oh channel. Let me go ahead, sit back down, and we'll have that awesome discussion. So, because you guys are my viewers, I want to, you know, cater towards what you guys want. Oh, hold on, this camera angle is like really wobbly. Alright, there we go, that's better. So, I want to cater to what you guys want. So, let me know if you guys love the fun decks. I still will be doing them, but depending on your guys' feedback, I'll know if you guys want more fun decks or if you want more competitive stuff. I am going to I'll try to get to like the top, I don't know what DN is like the top 100, and then I'm going to do it in DevPro too. I'm going to get really, really good, really ridiculously good at Yu-Gi-Oh! Why? Because I do want to cater towards my competitive players, and I also just want to just get good at stuff. I just like getting good at games. I don't know, it's just, I like to be competitive in things. StarCraft, like, here's like the skill in Yu-Gi-Oh! And StarCraft is like so far out there, you need binoculars just to check out the skill in that game. There's so much like mind games, there's so much like thought process, and like the level of skill in StarCraft is just so far beyond like what a player that played any other game could actually like comprehend. If you've never played StarCraft, this is kind of what it looks like if you've ever seen. If you ever want to get, this is the expansion pack, so you probably want to get like the first one. I do have a full playthrough of the expansion pack on Brutal, which is the hardest difficulty on my gaming channel. Again, link down below in the description box if you want to, you know, check out what StarCraft is all about. Maybe you want to check that out. Because Yu-Gi-Oh! It is a card game. There is always that luck factor that goes into card games. But with StarCraft, oh my gosh, there's just so much skill in StarCraft that I can't even like begin to explain. You just have to play the game and really experience the game and play the game for, you know, 800 plus hours and really realize that, you know, in StarCraft, even in the competitive scene, a win-loss ratio of like 54, like, if your win percent is like 54%, that is still considered good, especially in like the high level. That is like, you're good. Anything, like, you know, obviously 50 and up is just still considered good if you're in like the pro era of StarCraft and that whole like area. Like, having a small edge on, you know, win-loss ratio is just, it's huge in that game. Oh, my light just turned on. Now I'm all like, extra white. But anyways, so yeah, like I said, guys, any of you guys that, you know, watched my channel previously when Plants was a deck, I used to play Dueling Network all the time. I wanted to be like really high rated back when Plants was like a really popular deck. But I will be doing more, you know, fun decks. But I also will be doing a lot of competitive stuff. You know, I'm not going to be going to all the YCSs and all the regionals, simply because when I go to YCS, I'm looking to make, you know, money. Because, you know, you can sell cards outside, of course. You can't sell cards inside, but you can go outside and it's all good. But, you know, the prize pool for Yu-Gi-Oh! Really doesn't support the competitive players. I wish it did. I mean, if there was, you know, like several grand, you know, for first prize, I think that that would be awesome. That is, you know, something that, you know, will bring more competitive players into the game. Because at the moment, if you want to make a living off Yu-Gi-Oh!, it basically involves buy, sell, and trade. That's just how it goes. And that's kind of unfortunate. I really do wish you could be super pro at Yu-Gi-Oh! And just make a living off of it. But, like I said, I want your guys' feedback. Do you guys like fun decks? Do you guys like competitive decks? Like I said, next format, I'll start it up. Regardless of how bad the format is, let's get to number 1 on Dueling Network. I'm going to attempt it, and a lot of you guys have been asking why don't I do, you know, Dueling Network. Occasionally, Dueling Network during the day, if I'm on it, you guys PM me to the point where it actually crashes the game. Like, it just... And it's not because my computer is a potato. My computer has a GTX 590, 16 gigs of RAM, and an Intel i7 2600. So it's not... It's just, I don't know, Flash Player can't handle... I don't know. I don't know exactly the number, but it's somewhere around like 500 like PMs. Whereas where I don't know, it can't handle it. It's too fast, too furious for it. But I'll try Dueling Network. But I will be doing DevPro as well. I'm gonna try to, like I said, guys, I will try to get, you know, the top. I don't know, maybe top 100-ish. I'm not sure realistically what is, you know, realistic for me to hit as far as a goal. But this is going to be catering to the competitive viewers. But like I said, I won't leave you guys out there that were, you know, subscribed to my channel for the fun. And again, if you want to watch me play StarCraft or Call of Duty, I'm actually decent at Call of Duty as well. Like I said, even though I've topped Yu-Gi-Oh!, I still feel like I have so much to learn, and I still feel like I'm awful at this game. But anyways, let me know what your guys' thoughts are in the comment section below. But thanks for watching, guys. AZNEYES out.